his Canadians will take Passchendaele. Only when they relieve the Australians and New Zealanders do the Canadians realize the full horror of the battle. The Anzacs had fought their way to the foot of Passchendaele Ridge, and there they had been slaughtered. 38,000 casualties. The survivors look more like ghosts than men.
Dear Mabel, the condition of the ground beggars description. Just one mass of shell holes, all full of water.
The battlefield of Passchendaele. Kilometers of mud, a naked, barren morass, all of it exposed to German guns and bombers. Looking out over the wasteland, General Arthur Currie, the Canadian commander, realizes what faces him. Just to get to the foot of Passchendaele Ridge, he will have to build a network of floating plank roads. He puts the troops to work, and 22-year-old John Harold Becker finds himself in a work party.
Daily, we plugged up that road, past the labor battalions working to fill in the new shell holes, and trying to keep the soupy mud below ankle depth. Past broken wagons and guns, past ambulances going out with the wounded, past bodies of young Canadians, English, Scotch, Irish, and Australians, past the smells of rotting flesh, past bodies that were more recent casualties, but looked the same in the color of the mud, the color of the blood. Our own party usually numbered one or two less than on the ingoing trip. A big shell zoomed in right alongside our path, and cries went up for a stretcher bearer. 2 men were killed outright, and Lance Corporal Bottomley had his right arm almost torn off. When I got to him, he was standing there calmly with a tight hold on the stump of his arm just above the wound. The rest of the arm was hanging by a couple of tendons. When he left with the other wounded fellows, he called out a cheery goodbye.
When Becker dashes to shelter in an improvised trench, gas shells explode in front of him. With his face and body scalded by mustard gas, Becker can't breathe. He becomes just one more casualty. But he is lucky. Soon he's in an ambulance, and for Harold Becker, the Battle of Passchendaele is over. As the floating plank roads near completion, German air attacks intensify.